Now this one here, ladies and gentlemen, is for all my country folks. It's your boy Joe Mill here, back with Killer Miller Q, and today we're going to be working with some of these red rose sausages. I want you to check this video out. We're going to do a little bit of old school as well as a little bit of that new. Come on. Cut the music. I am in the store and we're gonna start this cook off right. It's gonna be short, it's gonna be easy, but I gotta do it the right way. So first things first, I'm going old school. Give me some of this Miracle Whip. And now that we got the Miracle Whip, which I had to have, because I figured back in the day that's usually the type of mayo we would have. Now I need something I haven't bought in literally more than probably 15 years. There we go. Some white bread. Let's get some of this over. Wonder you lucky they ain't got no bunny bread. And the last thing I need, because I happen to be out at the house, is just some basic yellow mustard. And you know, I would have grabbed that Frenchies, but I think I'm gonna go with this Heinz right here. Here we are back in action. We already got the beginning of this video started in the grocery store, picking up some of that white bread, which I haven't had in a long time, and some Miracle Whip and some good old mustard. But right here is the start of the show. Mississippi's finest, for y'all that don't know. Red rose sausages is something I grew up on, and I'm looking forward to. Big shouts out to my brother for bringing me back a pack. Recently had a death in the family and had to make a ride, and he was able to get me some froze, bring it back. And I'm looking forward to having these. Literally ain't had these in years. We're going to do some of these, and I'm going to try to quote-unquote level them up just a little bit. We're going to keep them country style, and I'm going to put some on the actual Weber grill, get a little smoke on them, get a little bit of heat to them. And then we also going to do a couple in the old skillet kind of traditional style. One thing that kind of caught my eyes, these days I look at ingredients and never did when I was younger. First thing it says in here is beef hearts, pork water, beef, pork skins, corn flour. Man, that's interesting, dude, because I sure wouldn't be thinking that I was going to have no beef heart. So we're going to see if these still taste like I remember them. Not a whole lot to do in this video, but it's going to be fun, a little bit of nostalgia, and we're going to finish it off the right way. Let me get these out the package. Let me go get some of these coals going, and we're going to make this thing happen. And there's your peek out the package. They still nice and red. Like I said, they did get frozen first, but I think they'd be just fine. Hell, these is all processed products, so we should be good to go. I don't necessarily want to cook all of this straight up. What I think is I'm going to do is I'm going to take about half of it and we'll put it out there on a fire, and then the other half we'll go ahead and open face. Alright, we ready to rock. My plan is we're going to take those forward to the left. They're going to be going right over here on the old Weber Kettle, which I got going with some of those cowboy charcoal briquettes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off indirect and just kind of let them soak in a little bit of extra smoke. We'll end up searing them off and getting a little bit of color on the back end. For the two largest over here, along with the little baby, we're going to put that to the side. Those are going to be getting open faced, and we'll grab our skillet and kind of do those here in just a second. Here we go. I even decided to throw the little short one on there. I might as well have me a quick taste tester. These babies looking nice and red out here in the sun. These red rose sausages is an old favorite. We're going to give them a little bit of time. I'll bring you back in about 15 minutes, and then we'll get these babies to flip upside down, and we should be able to go from there. And I want to jump in here real quick and let you know, thanks for following along on today's cooking. If you haven't done it already, go to that bottom right corner. Make sure you subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on my channel that you might have missed, and find me on Facebook, IG, and TikTok. But now, let's get back to it. All right, it has been about 16 minutes. We've been getting a little smoke on. I can already see he's shriveled up a little bit. They got that dark red looking color. We're going to flip them over, give them a little bit more time. Woo, and definitely softened up on me too. Ah! Yeah, we gotta take them slow. Woo! All of them got a little something on them, a little bit of line work. And my little chubby, he need to come up off of there ASAP. I'm gonna let these have another 10-15 minutes. We might give them a quick little bit of time just to get a quick little bit of burn, and then them will be the first ones we're gonna taste. and we'll bring that skillet out here. Okay, I went and grabbed my skillets. Already got a little bit of avocado in here, just avocado oil, just from when I wiped it down, putting it away. I'm gonna start it on here and let it get nice and screaming hot before I add a little more oil and we put them sausage in, open face, straight down. So we're gonna throw this right in the middle of the skillet of the fire. There we go. And we're just gonna let that come up to temperature and get nice and hot. These babies are starting to smell real good. Okay, so while that's still going on, that pan has been on there, I don't know, 6-7 minutes, so it's probably already getting pretty hot. I want to go ahead and I'm gonna score these and go straight down the middle, just on one side, not enough to go all the way through, but I just want to be able to open these babies up, and we're gonna basically open face fry these. This is more or less how I would normally have these. This would be something that we would a lot of times have in the morning. Usually wouldn't be this big, probably cut in half one more time, which I might go ahead and do. It might be easier for the pan. And then we'll go ahead and open face them. We would sear both sides of it, and then we add in the condiments. So that's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 sec. We should end up with something more or less like that there. A little bit shorter, and these gonna end up being little small links. And when I tell you the amount of flies that just came out once I done brought these babies out, let me know. We got good food. A lot of fake food out here these days, and when the flies don't like it, let you know something wrong with it. To the pan, still screaming along, over 400, obviously directly on the middle, probably even hotter. These is looking beautiful, smelling amazing over here. I'm gonna take him off of there. He's got a little char to him, and you can see him shriveling up, let you know he's more than done. Add a little bit of oil to the old pan, and then we got these babies face down, open face. Sear these babies up. We're gonna get a beautiful looking char on one side. Some people might call it burnt, but don't be afraid. I'm gonna take you there. We need that char, and then we're gonna flip them over. Meanwhile, let's try this one out right here. It's been about a minute. You see these created a little bit more of their own greases. I'm gonna give them a nice little push. Make sure they hopefully got themselves a good looking sear. And then with the fork, we'll flip these babies over. Woo! Nice and hot. Yes, yes. Let me switch over. To my good hand. There we go. Alright, that's not bad. Sometimes like a little sear harder in there, but we can always come back. I'm gonna give it another minute, and I'll be back. While that's over there working, I got something over here. It ain't what you think. I know how some of y'all is. I got something in here that we had to hide from the rest of them vultures around here. Let me try this little chubby. See that redness around that corner? A little smoke in there. They still got that flavor. Let's try again. You know, after another minute, these is more than done enough. What I'm gonna do, pull these out. I got a little towel up under there. I'm gonna let these hang out for a quick second. I'm gonna flip them back over on their face, and those is ready to go. And we're gonna slip the others to the middle. And these sausages here have had enough time, 15 minutes on both sides. I'm gonna kind of roll them in there in the middle, just to touch just a tad bit of this heat, but they already got some lines on it, so I'm not gonna worry about them too much. We're gonna give them a quick second before we bring them off. We're gonna dress everybody up, and we're gonna quickly get a taste. You lucky, family. You should look something like this. Let me get you out here in the light. Mama will have these sitting on a paper napkin or a paper towel first thing in the morning next to some white rice and some eggs. And let me tell you, you know you was gonna be all right. We're gonna get these babies up off of here and let them chill out for a hot second. And we're gonna get these in there and make them taste too. There we go. Level these babies up, red roll sausages, Mississippi finest, brought to AZ, Killer Miller Q style, with a little heat on them. And there they are, ready to go. They done had a second to relax. I'm ready to jump into it. We're gonna try one of each, the old traditionals, along with a little bit of the ones that got a little traditional smoke flavor. Pretty much as the prep is gonna be easy, we jumping straight over here. We got the white bread, the Wonder Bread. Couldn't find no bunny, of course, but I'll do the Wonder Bread, and we're just getting a little mayo a little bit of mustard, and we'll see what we got from there. Got the mayo, and I think I'm gonna go with him. I'll leave you. I like the red on top. And then we'll probably go with you. Nice big one. Got the X's on there. And now I just need my mustard. Ow. There we go. And I flip that baby over for continuity. Much easier for me to be able to bend this thing up. You getting the first. And now that's traditional. I'm back out here being on the pool. So we're going to try this thing out now. We'll see what that one go like. I'm telling you, that sausage is great. This white bread, maybe it's been a long time since I had it. It's so soft. It almost just disintegrates. Almost feel like I wish I had my regular bun. But this sausage? Come on, man. I don't even need this. Just give me this with some eggs. And I did just that. Got myself some white rice and some of that red roll sausages done face down in the pan, and let me tell you, absolutely smacking. Didn't even need no bread. Truthfully, I think where I'm at these days, I don't even need the mayo. I just kind of like, just like how I like a brat, just a single line of mustard on there, and it's fabulous. But even though I know now that those got some beef hearts in it, it's got a whole lot of flavor as well. Shouts out to my family, all my country folks out there. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you in a week. Peace.